Listen, you're confused right now. You're frustrated right now. You're agitated right now. You don't understand what's going on. You didn't even get no rest last night. You didn't get no peace last night. Your mind is not even sound because you're so confused about what's happening. Well, let me help you out. There is a war, and you understand what I'm saying because literally it feels like you're at war with yourself. It feels like there's a war taking place on the inside of you, in your mind, in your heart, in the core of your being. But guess what it is? It is a war. It is a war between your current version and the next level version of you. There is a war going on because one wants to suppress the other. The new version of you wants to break forward, but the current version keeps sabotaging it. It keeps hindering it. It keeps suppressing it. It keeps blocking it. It keeps putting barriers in its way. It keeps coming forth these limiting beliefs. They keep the new version from breaking forth. But the new version is crying out. That's why you feel so agitated. That's why you feel so frustrated. That's why you feel so overwhelmed. That's why you can't find your comfort zone. You can't find that peace that you desire because you will not find the peace until you recognize, until you acknowledge there is a new version on the inside of you that desires for you to pay attention. There's a new version on the inside of you that's crying forth for you to birth it, for you to let it, for you to release it, because there's some things that only the new version can do for you. There's some things, there's some places that only the new version can take you. There's some things that only the new version can occupy. So the new version is crying because on the other side of where you are, there is so much more. There is a hope and a future for you. There is so much prosperity and wealth for you. There is so much healthy relationships for you. There is so much peace and love and joy beyond where you are. But the problem is you keep allowing you, the current you, to sabotage you. You keep allowing the current you to talk you out of taking the first step. You keep allowing the current version of you to talk you out of your destiny. See, the current version of you don't understand how detrimental it is for you to move forward. There are people waiting on you. There are people that's waiting for your voice. Your voice has been called to nations and generations. There is a voice, there is a word on the inside of you that's liberating. There is a people that are called for to you. But the problem is your current version don't understand that. Your current version has not been developed. Your current version cannot understand where you're trying to go, where the new version wants to take you. So until you get on board, until you come into agreement, until you agree with the new version that it's time for it to break forth, you're not going to feel the comfort. You're not going to have the peace. You're going to be agitated. You're going to be overwhelmed. You're going to be frustrated. I'm just going to tell you, it's the honest truth. Until you wake up and realize there is so much more about me. There is so much more created for me and designed for me beyond where I am, beyond my fears, beyond my lack, beyond my insecurities, beyond my anxiety, beyond my worries, beyond my violation, beyond my trauma. There is so much more beyond me. But see, those things, the trauma, the fear, the anxiety, the worry, the sabotage, all those things are keeping your new version bound. Yeah. It's keeping the new version suppressed. Yeah, them negative relationships, them negative thoughts, that negative behavior, those toxic ways, those toxic relationships, they are draining the life out of your new version. That's why you feel so agitated. That's why you feel like you're at war, because there is a war, and the new version of you is trying to compete, is trying to counterattack the attack that's been sent against it. See, your current version is attacking your new version. Why? Because they don't want to see you be great. It don't want to see you heal. It don't want to see you grow. It don't want to see you take leaps and bounds because your current version don't understand that. The current version only understands where you are. It understands the pain. It understands the nuances. It understands the control. It understands your negative behaviors. It understands your toxicity. See, it's comfortable in that environment. But see, your new version ain't comfortable. It's tired of being broken. It's tired of being wounded. It's tired of being afflicted. It's tired of being suppressed. It's tired of you pushing your anxiety on it. It's tired of you pushing your fears on it. It's tired of you pushing your negative thoughts on it. It's trying to break free so it can set you free. Will you allow your new version to set you free? Would you like a new version to be birthed and come forth, that you can take on the new identity that it wants to give you? Will you listen to your new version? Will you get up? Will you take the first step? The first step is for you to identify that there is a new version calling for you. It's for you to identify that there is so much more calling you to be birthed than what you can see, than what you can understand, than what you can even contemplate, what you can even phantom in your mind. But see, the problem is your mind can't go there. Your mind don't understand. Your mind got to be renewed. You got to tear down. You got to pluck up their old way of thinking, their limited thinking, that we can rebuild the mind. We can rebuild so that you can see that there is so much on the other side of where you are. I'm calling you for it. I'm challenging you. Just as your new version is, I'm challenging you to get up. Get up. Take the first step. Allow the new version to lead you. Allow wisdom to lead you. Allow Holy Spirit to guide you. Because on the other side of this, I'm telling you, you're gonna be so astounded. You're gonna be so confounded. On the other side of this, I'm telling you, you're gonna set some people free. Yeah, you're going to show them how to heal. You're going to show them how to walk it out. You're going to show them how to live the life that you so have created for yourself because you took the leap of faith. You got up and you moved when your new version called you. Because the new version going to put you into rooms that your old version can't stand to be in. Your new version is going to create opportunities for you that the old version can't understand. Your new version is going to create so much wealth for you that the old version could not handle. I'm telling you that the new version, until for you to tap into what you really want to be, what you really desire to be, you have to allow the new version to erupt, to be birthed, to be cultivated, to be nurtured, to be matured, so that you can handle what it is that you've been called to handle. Take the challenge. I challenge you. There is so much on the inside of you.